Well, thank you. Yes, the Olympics just got over. I think the overall impression, it was an absolutely fantastic Olympics from different perspectives. One is that you've seen it was a unique and a very different kind of Olympics. The opening ceremony was on the River Seine. Many of the events were held in temporary stadiums that were built at iconic sites of Paris, which everyone in the world is familiar with. And so, in a sense, it brought the Olympics out of the stadium into the city. And every Olympics is associated with a city. So, to that extent, I think it was just the thrill of competition, but it was also the visual appeal of watching the competition. Overall, you saw also packed arenas, joyous crowds. And of course, as I said, magnificent venues. This was also an Olympics in which you had some astonishing, spectacular performances. But it was a safe and secure Olympics. There were excellent security arrangements. This is one of the most difficult times in the world. There are wars, there are persisting terrorism threats, especially to France. But overall, the security management was excellent, and I think more and more Olympics movement is becoming conscious of sustainability and reducing carbon footprints. So France built just two new structures, in a sense, the Games Village and a swimming arena. But the rest of the events were held essentially in renovated existing structures or in temporary stadiums that you saw. There were other measures to reduce the carbon footprint, including increased emphasis on vegetarianism in the food at the Olympics Games Village and in various catering units around the city. But what is also interesting is overall the smooth management, the access to stadiums, exit from stadiums were all a very pleasant experience. So the overall visitor and spectator experience was also quite extraordinary. Overall, the impression around the world is that this did a great to revitalize the interest in Olympics around the world. And there would be some issues, I think, which we hear feedback from the athletes about some of the arrangements at the Games Village, including the absence of air conditioning. The temperature and humidity made it very difficult for them to rest properly, which is very essential. Without air conditioning, there were some issues relating to food, which is in a sense understandable because you're catering to the tastes of people from around the world. More than the entire world is over here with different tastes. So there were some issues around that. There's some logistics issues, but I think overall it was an excellent Olympics, and France deservedly should feel proud about the way it organized it, especially as it did something which was very ambitious.